right, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities. We are taking you now live inside Colossus TV right here at the last great Coliseum. We've got Richard here who helped two nervous females out of the basket here because as we came up we were a little shaky, but you said you've done this all the time. Do you ever get nervous?
If you're not nervous, there's something wrong.
Okay, good. I just wanted to be sure. So, and obviously we're seeing a lot of cables here. Tell me a little bit about the safety system that you guys have in place, because it feels very secure.
It is. The structure itself is very secure on the 4 points where it stands. As far as the cabling on the inside goes, there's miles and miles of cabling up here. So it does get kind of confusing, so you do have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But in general, it's very well managed. We just have to come up here and take care of things and check things out.
And that's what you're working on today, right? Kind of making sure all of the, because as we look around, we're seeing like the individual, I mean, when you're out there, it's just one big giant screen that you're looking at, and of course 4 of those, so we can see it in all different directions. But when you're inside, you can really see the parts and pieces.
Yes, you can see all the components that make up each screen. They're all individual panels. You can see all the little individual panels. They're all wired together, and every one of those needs power and signal. And so we just spend our days just making sure everything's running properly.
And as we're up here, we can see kind of a catwalk here around the way, and it looks like there's what, 3 levels?
There's actually 4 levels.
4 levels. Oh my goodness. So there's a staircase in between, but you're constantly, when you're working up here, I understand you're constantly tethered.
Yes, ma'am. We're all the time tethered up, 1 or 2 points. We spend a lot of time outside the structure hanging. So.
We're not doing that today, though. We're going to stay right here on the inside of the structure. But do you ever just take a look around and think, man, this is a pretty incredible job?
One of my favorite things is to stand up top when the race is going on at the night race and just look out over the whole crowd, because nobody can even see me standing up there. It's like having your own personal racetrack.
That is really cool. But Richard, you are actually up there, so people are working up here as the races are going on, I understand, making sure everything is good, all the cables are in.
We're constantly up here. If the screens are on for a race or a show, we're up here. Sometimes on the ground, you can spot us sometimes crawling around.
And let's just take a look, because we got to check out the view from right here as we kind of look over. And on the way up, De'Ara and I were trying to enjoy the view, but I have to admit, most of the time, my eyes were closed. But when we did get up to the top, I started to kind of look around, and just absolutely incredible to see the grandstands this way and look around and think about how little everything looks when you are this high up. And the cables up here, I mean, it is just incredible to be on the inside. How long have you been doing this?
I was with the ground crew assembling and building the screens for quite a few years, 5 or 6 years, and then they let me come up here to be a tech about 2 years ago. So it's about the 2nd year on the job up here.
Oh my goodness. And it's got to be one of the coolest jobs.
It doesn't get any more fun than this.
I mean, race fans, I'm sure, when they find out where you are during the race, they're pretty jealous. Unless they're afraid of heights, then maybe they'll let you have that view. They'll go ahead and watch it from the grandstand where they can see just an incredible view thanks to this Colossus TV. Thank you so much for helping us out today, meeting us up here.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely beautiful.
Come back and see me now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's talk on the ground though next time. Yeah. Hey, don't forget, big races coming up all weekend long. You can get your tickets and check out BristolMotorSpeedway.com for more information.